Grab your popcorn and find your seat. We're taking a trip through time to explore the silver screen's legacy in the Brockville area. From grand opera houses to the glow of the drive-in, here is the cinematic history of the region from 1880 to 2026. The early acts, 1880 to 1929. 1880, the show begins. The Brockville Town Hall is transformed into the Opera House, boasting the third largest stage in all of Canada. 1907, the Nickelodeon era arrives as the Wonderland Theatre opens its doors in November. 1910, competition heats up with the opening of both the Brock and the Star Theatres. 1913, the Capitol Theatre makes its grand debut. Meanwhile, the curtain falls for good on the Brock and the Star. 1914, the Wonderland Theatre officially fades to black. 1918, Evolution. On September 18th, the legendary Opera House is rebranded as the New Theatre. 1929, a decade ends as the New Theatre closes its doors. The Golden Age and Small Town Screens, 1930 to 1950. 1930, Gananoque joins the fun with the opening of Delaney's Theatre. Early 1930s, Cardinal gets in on the action with the Savoy Theatre. Late 1930s, Prescott debuts the Riviera Theatre. 1939, Famous Players breathes new life into the New Theatre, reopening it as the Regent Theatre on October 19th. Early 1940s, the Riviera in Prescott closes its doors. Late 1940s, Kempville gets the Empress Theatre, while the Prescott Theatre opens to local crowds. 1950s, the Princess Theatre opens in Prescott, adding more magic to the shoreline. The driving era and modern shifts, 1952 to 1987. 1952, speakers on windows. The Brockville Drive-In officially opens for those summer nights. 1958, on June 11th, the Skylark Drive-In opens in Gananoque. Back in town, Famous Players shutters the Regent Theatre. 1960, the end of an era for Delaney's in Gananoque. Early 1960s, a wave of closures hits as the Savoy, Cardinal, and the Princess, Prescott shut down. 1977, multiplexes arrive. The Ontario Theatre Group opens Parkdale Cinemas 1 and 2. 1978, the Skylark gets a makeover, reopening as the Parkway Drive-In. Early 1980s, the Brockville Drive-In turns off its projectors for the last time. 1982, after reverting to the Skylark name, the Gananoque Drive-In closes at the end of the season. 1984, the Bell Tower Mall Cinema in Gananoque has a brief blink-and-you-miss-it run, opening and closing in the same year. 1987, the historic Capitol Theatre is officially closed by the Ontario Theatre Group. The New Millennium, 1996 to 2026. 1996, Gananoque bounces back with the Boulevard Cinema 1 and 2. 2002, Galaxy Entertainment says goodbye to Parkdale Cinemas 1 and 2. 2006, on July 28th, the massive 6-screen Galaxy Cinemas Brockville opens its doors. 2010, the Boulevard in Gananoque closes to make way for a new condo project. 2013, cinema returns to Gananoque on March 13th with the opening of the Silver Cinema. 2024, a major shock for film buffs. Galaxy Cinemas Brockville is closed by Cineplex on July 7th and demolished shortly after. 2024 to 2026, history repeats itself. The Brockville Arts Center, the original site of our story, begins screening movies once again, keeping the cinematic spirit alive for the community today and into the future. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into our local history.